How Bruce Lee overcame challenges to become a legend. When we think of Bruce Lee, we see him as a fearless martial artist, an unmatched fighter, and a global superstar whose name will never fade. But behind the legend was a man who faced many challenges, both personal and professional. His story is not just about martial arts or movies, it is about overcoming obstacles, believing in yourself, and never giving up on your dreams. Let's take a journey into Bruce Lee's life to see how he fought through struggles and rose to become a legend. 1. A rocky beginning. Bruce Lee was born in San Francisco in 1940 but grew up in Hong Kong. His childhood was not easy. Though his father was an actor, Bruce wasn't born into luxury. Hong Kong at that time was full of poverty, crime, and conflict. Bruce often found himself getting into street fights, sometimes even with gangs. At school, he was not the best student either. Teachers described him as restless and rebellious. But Bruce had one thing: energy. He had a fire inside him, and instead of letting it destroy him, he slowly started shaping it into something greater. 2. Facing racism in America. When Bruce returned to the United States at the age of 18, he thought he could start fresh. But America in the 1960s was not welcoming to someone of Asian descent. Racism was strong, and opportunities were limited. Bruce wanted to teach martial arts, but some people in the Asian community didn't like the idea of him teaching outsiders. They believed martial arts should remain secret, only for the Chinese. One martial artist even challenged Bruce to a fight. If Bruce lost, he would have to stop teaching Westerners. Bruce won that fight. But it made him realize something: martial arts was not just about tradition, it was about evolution. He began developing his own style, Jeet Kune Do, which broke away from rigid rules and focused on freedom of movement. This was the beginning of his philosophy: absorb what is useful, discard what is not, and add what is uniquely your own. 3. Hollywood's closed doors. Bruce wanted to enter Hollywood, but the film industry was another challenge. Back then, Asians were rarely given leading roles. Instead, they were typecast into stereotypes: the servant, the villain, or the background extra. Bruce's big dream was to create a show that would highlight martial arts and Asian philosophy. He pitched the idea of Kung Fu, but the role was given to a white actor instead. Hollywood simply didn't believe a Chinese man could carry a lead role. But Bruce did not quit. He returned to Hong Kong, where he finally found his breakthrough. Movies like The Big Boss, Fist of Fury, and Way of the Dragon turned him into an international superstar. When Hollywood saw his global success, they had no choice but to take him seriously. 4. The injury that almost ended his career. One of the greatest challenges Bruce ever faced came in 1970. During training, he injured his back severely. Doctors told